Hey everybody, Kyle Weisenberger here. Just got down here to Florida, just getting ready for event number one of the 2023 season, and thought it'd be a good idea to kind of do my walkthrough of my rig prior to the season starting. So just want to shoot a quick video of the boat I'm running this year, kind of the way that I set it up, the way that I like to, rig my boats, and just kind of get the first YouTube video going and rolling out of the season here. So without further ado, here is the walk through the rig, and I appreciate you guys watching. All right, so here we go. We'll take a walk through the boat. So this is the CX20. It comes dual axle trailer. This is the upgraded wheel package and stainless steel fenders. Starting in the back, we run, like I said, the Mercury 250 Pro XS, running dual power pull black blades, 8-footers. These are Joe from Straight Up Mounts kind of gave me these covers. These things were really nice to kind of protect them coming down to Florida. So these are on the blades is what I'm running. This boat is running with a 24 3-blade Fury is what came stock. Running single console. We're running, like I said, two dual graphs here. I'll come back to those in a second. Up front we're running 36 volt Lowrance Ghost 47-inch shaft. And we've got a variation of mounts here. So I started working with Straight Up Mounts this year, and they make some awesome products. So as you can see here, we started with the 5-inch riser, which has multiple, through the floor bolts. This thing is super sturdy, super solid. Running these are gimbals that Joe actually made from Straight Up. So that's a 9-inch live on the bottom, and then we got a 10-inch Garmin on top. We're running basically the Lowrance solely for 2D and GPS, and the Garmin solely for Panoptics forward-facing sonar. So basically that's kind of how we got the front set up. The nice thing is with this, with the Straight Up mounts, you start with basically the riser, and then you can kind of build how you want it. So we could actually put a triple up here. We can do it however we want. They also make these cool things, which I have one accessory right here. This is kind of like an accessory bar that bolted on, so I can do some camera mounts to it, phone mounts. You can basically put all kinds of things on there, basically screw them in there and tighten them down. So got both power pull buttons right here, 0.1 antenna up front. So coming up here to the front, we're running Straight Up Mounts dual console graph here, which we got it bolted on here. Basically, we mounted a plate. Kind of got a bunch of screws bolted through there, and then you got the big mounting plate where you can run dual graphs. So there's all kinds of different bolt holes through there. You can run different variation of graphs and whatnot. But we'll be running these back here for basically side scan, down scan, GPS, and 2D sonar. Like I said, single console. The Caymas does come with the C-deck flooring, which is awesome. Very, very nice. Doesn't get wet, doesn't smell. It gets dry right away. A lot of our footage we have to do camera footage. So I'll be running one here, and also up front, if you can see right here, I actually added a USB port, so I can basically hardwire all of my GoPros. If I mount a camera mount here or whatnot, basically I have a USB port right there. So I'll be running multiple. I may even run 3. I'm not sure. I got a YOLO stick I may put back here in the light port and just run different angles. So moving back to the battery compartment, got the Precision Minn Kota 4-bank charger. This will be my 3rd year running actually the Miller Tech. So these have been awesome batteries. I got 3 12-volt trolling motor batteries on that side, all going to the trolling motor. Then we got the cranking battery here, the Miller Tech. And they ran Freedom, who rigged this boat out, Freedom Outdoors. We basically have the jump power here for on-off for the main, but they also have ran the clean power heavy gauge wires to my electronics. One extra thing that you see here that I do, there's a little space here. This is actually like a plastic tote that I've got to basically mount right inside here. And I've got a bunch of tools. I got anchor, spare prop, just anything as far as like block of wood if I got to change out a prop, anything, rope, things like that. Lots of extra stuff. Don't plan to use that, but I kind of made it watertight, and it's somewhere I can kind of utilize more space. Okay, so if we come back, basically on the back deck, we've got dual live wells. These things have awesome pumps. This is the third year I've ran Caymas's, and the live wells are awesome. Big, deep. They actually are a little bit different from some. They don't have a bunch of, you know, handles and things to turn them on and turn them off. There's basically just a plug in the bottom. That's it. It's that simple. Big storage compartment on the passenger side. I basically carry just a big tow rope and a throwable in here, and kind of leave that one open if I have a co-angler, if I'm in, you know, certain tournaments, or just a passenger in the boat. This compartment is behind my seat. I carry all kinds of stuff in here, but like sunscreen, ropes, spare keys, GoPro equipment, extra tools, all my safety gear, just miscellaneous stuff throughout the day, kind of keep in here. So that kind of wraps up the back deck. Got a nice dry box right here. This thing never seems to get water in it. You can put phone, money, whatever in there, and that does awesome. Okay, so here are the 3 compartments, and as you can see, I basically have a ton of stuff. One thing I do to kind of modify this does come with like rod organizers and rod holders. I take all of that stuff out so I can fit as many possible rods as I can in there. Same goes for here. There's organizers. I always seem to take those out, and I kind of do my own thing. You know, I feel like I can fit a lot of stuff in there. So as you can see, this side is more soft plastics. This is a little day box. I kind of put all the baits I think I'm going to use. Rain gear, life jacket, light poles, you know, things like that kind of go in there. So that's kind of like a run through of what we have as far as the boat. As you can see, it's got a lot of storage, but I wanted to shoot this video before I went out on the water because it won't look like this when I'm probably done. Okay, so there you have it. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. My plan this year is to try to do a little more YouTube stuff, try to get some more footage from the events. So hopefully you got some more stuff coming. Appreciate you guys, you know, watching this. And this boat's going to be for sale at the end of the year. So this is a demo boat. So if you have any interest in this boat or know anybody that does, get a hold of Matt, Freedom Outdoors, and they can get you some information on it. Also on all the mounts, electronic mounts, get a hold of Joe at Straight Up Mounts, and he'll get you pointed in the right direction. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.